think we're good. There we go. How's it going? If anybody's tuned in so far, I'll just let the audio sync up and make sure everything's good. I think we're good. There we go. How's it going? Oh, you can watch the... okay, we're good. You can watch the decibel meter behind me. Right there. That's what that is. And I looked into that. There's no setting to change the frequency and how often it updates. That's how it works. So it's been cool to have it, though. I've used it in a few videos. And I use it for myself so I can not kill my ears more. So we're just before 10 o'clock Sunday morning. How's it going? It's going to be May. Justin Timberlake told me. It's terrible. I laugh every time I see that. See who's here. My eyes are still waking up. I don't know if it looks like I'm half asleep. I'm half awake. Sometimes dim, never thin. UK time. Has there been an earthquake? I don't know. Silver Bushman. Free will is freedom. John, how's it going? Just before midnight. About to go to bed. You can go to bed. It's okay. I've got what I have on. Subscriber only mode. That keeps some of the bots away. There's these new ones I see in all the live streams. It's like best cams, live stream cams. And anyways. Quicksilver. Tony addicted to gear. Yeah, he does 10 o'clock. I usually tune in for that. Internet's a big place. You know what? I used to worry about that, about doing a live stream during somebody else's. Nobody has that slot. It's the internet. Anyways, this is what works for me today. So can I postpone it? No. Good morning, Steve. How's it going? Joshua DY. Bruh. Morning all. Lazy Sunday morning in Hamilton. Hamilton is where that's Davy Creeker. Hamilton is where Handmaid's Tale was filmed. I'm pretty sure I'm right. If I'm not right, I'm definitely right. Noah Herney, good morning. If I'm saying your last name wrong, is it just Hearn? Maybe it's silent H. Maybe it's Ariel. Let's crank up our amps bright and early. Yeah, I don't know what's with my eyes. I think it says lighting in here or something. These LED lights give you eye squintage. Andre Moreira. Hello. Brian O. Good morning from Southwest Michigan. I've been to Michigan a few times. Just driving through. I spent a month, one night in Detroit. Now driving through Detroit. This is a long time ago in the 90s. Drove through to go to Chicago. How's the volume? Is the volume loud enough? Spent a month, one night in Detroit. Okay. Went through Ann Arbor. Silver Bushman. Oh yeah, topic. What's the topic? Let's chat. Ask me your guitar-related questions. It can be about other stuff too if you want, but let's keep it to guitar though. No, there's 3 things you don't talk about. Or actually, I was gonna make a title for one of my videos. My thoughts on religion, politics, money, and other ways to get your YouTube channel canceled. That's a good. I think that'd be a good title. Should I have a flat fretboard? Depends if you like that. Jean, I love my AM Pro 2 Telly, just as you. I wanted to put the VMod 2 in my Affinity, but they're not for sale. Oh, I didn't know that. Which are the closest to the VMod 2? I don't know. I really like twisted Telly pickups. They're not the same as the VMod. Kind of smoother, maybe. Good morning from St. Catharines, John. That's also not too far. I went through St. Catharines, going to, not passed by St. Catharines. Oh, this chat's going a little quicker here now. Going to, what's that place in Niagara Falls, the big water park hotel? Great Wolf Lodge, I think. Idling by. Hey, man, how you doing? I'm doing horribly not terrible. Terribly not horrible. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I hit the wrong button. Hi, Landon from A&P. That's our sponsor, the grocery store from the 90s. Does anybody remember? Did you guys have A&P? Anybody? We had them in Canada. Dominion, A&P, IGA, Metro. Metro still exists. I think it's the only one that's left. Quicksilver. I see I also lost the blue wrench thing. Yeah, I added a bunch of people as admins for that one stream, and I've got enough. I'm good. I appreciate it, though. Don't take it personally. I just don't like having a ton of people on the list. Everybody I added that day, I took off. It was just to manage those bots or whatever it was. No, it was a guy spamming me. So never take that stuff personally. I wouldn't. It's a computer. Rewatch it later. The view's not on anyway. Tell us about your amp shelves, Steve McCurry. Sure. That amp shelf is from IKEA, $59. Like it's sturdy enough. I'd say you want something maybe a little bit stronger. Depends on the amps. These amps aren't super heavy. They're, like I wouldn't put like a 70-pound amp on top or something. But yeah, it's I think it's pine. So you can get those any IKEA store. I've seen people have those in their apartments, and Pennsylvania. We say hi. That's Silver Bushman. There's a channel I watch. He's in Philadelphia. Pat. I should know his last name. One sec. If you hear buzzing noises, it's my phone. Whenever I do like stuff on here, I'm just looking up the name of the channel. It the wireless signal gets picked up in the speakers. Pat Finnerty. I should know that. From Philadelphia. Brian's close to Kalamazoo. There you go. I always thought that was a fake name because I think there's a song, like a kid's song. Ian is in Norfolk, UK. Cool. Show us your Jonny Telecaster Plus clone. Sure. Howdy from MN. That's Minnesota, right? Oh, it's over here. Jonny Greenwood inspired Telly. Actually, you know what? I'm planning on doing a video about this guitar and not focusing on the Jonny Greenwood thing, but this was my first guitar. And I've got I found all the paperwork and original receipts when I bought it. And I'm going to do like a whole hey, why did I get this guitar? And what I used it for, I used it in a band for years. And what I modded and all that stuff in tone samples. The humbuckers and these are kick-ass. The dually red, they're awesome. Yeah, it's a good guitar. It's just over 8 pounds. It's one of my heaviest. Back then I didn't know what heavy or light was. It was my one guitar, so I didn't care about it back then. I like an animal there. That's kind of weird. There you go. I'm just gonna put it away because that's that. Okay. Bligic. If I miss any future purchases, yeah, Quicksilver. I know it is weird when you see too many wrenches. Don't take offense to it. If I do need anybody, you'll be one of the first people on my list. I've done it before too. I had a big list. I'm like, I got to clear this out, and I just left a couple people. John's one of them because he can catch certain things. John's in Australia, so he catches different times. That's basically it. And he's a nice guy. Never met him, but I know him online, so that's a thing, right? Future guitar purchases. I've got two things. I've got one that I'm waiting for, George Harrison Telecaster. I pre-ordered that back in February. It's supposed to be in this month sometime, so that's gonna be the last guitar I ever buy. Said Robert Baker 4 times. How do you keep rebuilding your house so fast after the explosions? That's actually a cabin I have behind. It's in like a field behind my house, and I just I blow it up, and then I hire the contractors. They come every Monday morning, rebuild it. I'm like, good, we're good, and it takes a couple days, and then I'm ready for the next one. So that's how that works. If I miss a question, please repeat it, and if I miss it again, repeat it again. I try to catch them all. It's just a lot to read. I made some notes this week because I want to see some stuff here or talk about some stuff. Any new gear or videos I should check out? That wasn't scripted. If you guys saw any cool videos this week or any new gear, I haven't really seen anything that stood out like really cool. Like you're like, oh, you got to check this out. Like that one that guy did where he built a guitar on a table he made a table, like 2 strings on I don't even know what it was. I can't remember. He was testing like wood. Does wood make a difference? Something like that. Deanna Fisher, good morning. How's it going? Jeff's in North Georgia, USA. Cool. Have you had a chance to play one of the Squier 40th anniversary guitars yet? No, I haven't. I haven't been in a store in the past 2 weeks. Need more of that. Check out what happened to this. If that's gonna show up. It's that's putting it in the dishwasher. That's not good, right? So I hand wash this now. This is a cup that I bought. I'm just gonna post it here. Where is it? I'm gonna pin my merch. I never promote this stuff. The reason I don't know if I'm gonna keep this up, but I probably need better stuff. First of all, it's expensive to buy one of these. It's like $20 or something, and it takes forever to ship. At least to Canada. I don't know the experience in the States. Let me know if you guys ever bought anything from Spring or Teespring. What's it like when you buy it? I'm gonna unpin that because it takes up too much space. Get out of there. Scotland. David in Scotland. Love your videos, particularly 79 Strat. Any thoughts on Sire? I was just looking at them yesterday. I was looking at, so I do like affiliate stuff with Sweetwater, and I always try to think of new guitars that I haven't tried, and if Sweetwater's interested in doing something. So that's one on my list. That and Reverend. Maybe a Sire and a Reverend or something. Ever played Jim Root Telly? Nope. I'm aware of it, though. Best way to get better sound? Depends what you mean. Like practice, I guess. Practice. Usually a lot of the sound is how you play. Oh, the inventor. Square off against the inventor. Okay, I just scroll up for a second. Humbucker or Telecaster bridge? Both. I like both. Get one that you can split or tap. 79 Strat, by the way, is right there. Right. I gotta use this in more videos. I play it all the time off camera, but man, this guitar is definitely not a typical 70s Strat, right? Like it's, and the condition I found it in, bought it for cheaper than most, like an American Pro 2, cheaper than that. It's crazy. And just the little bit picky frets, like tiny bit, but it did travel in the winter. It was living in California, and then it came in January. I could just brush those a little bit on the side. They don't bug me enough though. It came from California all the way up to Canada. It was like probably minus 20 Celsius at the time, minus 30 maybe. So I'm really happy with it though, and it's light. It's got the 3-bolt, Michael bolt on. No complaints, nothing. Zero complaints. Cool, huh? Cool. All right. What do we got? Buy a Seagull. They are cool. That's Godin's acoustics. Kalamazoo has a great music scene. Go figure. Birthplace of Gibson. Yeah, that's where Heritage is now, right? What else do I have here? Oh, speaking of Gibson. So if you didn't see, I sold my Gibson SG. And people are like, I can't believe you, some comments were like, I can't believe you didn't like it. I'm like, I didn't not like it. It just didn't, there's certain guitars you just don't, like, you just don't bond with, right? It's a weird thing. Sometimes it's instant. Sometimes you try to like something. Sometimes it takes some mods, and then you were like, oh, this is cool. I really like it. Sorry, I missed a lot of the chat when I was talking there. So yeah, what I was gonna say was, Totu, good morning, keep it the great word. Thanks. Saw something about Jaguar, Quicksilver. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. I got that on my list here. I'll bring that up in a sec. Think you gave the SG enough chance? Yeah, I had it since last November. So that's like 6-7 months, right? I gave enough chance. I gave it a chance. The lead paint won't kill you. SG, Custom Shop SG or 74 Norland Les Paul Deluxe? I don't know. That's a good question. Budget trem. Oh, chat just moved. Budget trem pedal? I don't know what budget means. Like, what's your budget? I guess. Johnny Depp's guitar playing. You know what? I can't remember. I've seen the band, like on videos. I can't remember. Sorry. So the Gibson, if anybody here is close to Ottawa or lives in Ottawa, or you don't even have to be from Ottawa because they ship in Canada at least. I have it up for consignment at a store called Lauzon Music. It's Lauzon Music. I don't think it's online yet, but it's going to be up for sale, so somebody can buy it if they want to get that one. And you'll know exactly what you're getting because I've done the demo video. So, anyways, thought I'd mention that. Consignment works, the way that works is you bring it in. It's when you don't want to deal with selling something. It's something that price I usually don't like dealing with. Maybe I will in the future. I don't know. I just find it's... So I lose 30%. Whatever they sell it for, they take 30%. So that's the deal. But when it does go up for sale, and it's not, like I see it online, I'll post it on my community tab. The photos they take, man, you know what? I'll put the link. I'll put the link to the site up now, and then you guys can check it out on your own. Keep an eye. This is Lauzon, and I have no affiliate with Lauzon or anything. They're just really awesome. Great store. That's where I bought my blue Princeton. That's where I bought my Dark Knight Telly. Anything else from there? I think that's it. So check them out. Maybe it's up now. I don't even know. New arrivals. Let's see. I don't see it. No. They got some expensive guitars. Some like you're selling your car to buy a guitar cars. Actually, you know what? I'm going to post one here. I'm going to ask what you guys think of this guitar, because this is one I'm surprised by it. One sec. This is a Lauzon. So I held it in my hand, so I know that I like it, but I didn't buy it. But one of these, hold on here. What do you think of this one? You got to click on that link. Oh, is that going to work? It's a Meteora. It's really lightweight. I miss. Have you ever played an American original Telly? I haven't. Nope. I ordered one. It took like a year. I finally canceled it. Bought the Pro 2. PV Reactor. I haven't played one of those. What's the Cannabis Rec speaker like compared to others you have? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know how to describe it. I really got to do more A-Bing with those two amps. Sometimes I play them together, or I play one or the other. So I got to plug in my ABY pedal and like go back and forth and turn them up too. That's the thing. Sometimes at quieter volumes, you can't really get what you want. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, we got 50 people watching. Thanks for joining. Kiss Chicken, do your Princetons have 10-inch or 12-inch? They both have 12s. One's an Alnico blue in the blue, and one's an Alnico yellow in the, no, it's Cannabis Rex. That's what somebody was just asking about. I've never even tried a 10-inch Princeton, so I really don't know what a Princeton sounds like, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I talked about the Gibson for sale at that store. So check back if anybody's looking for an SG. It's really light. It's like 6 pounds. Has neck dive. That wasn't really a factor in me selling it or anything. But new videos I did this past week. Let me plug those if you didn't watch them, because sometimes people are like, I'll see a comment like months later. They're like, "How did I miss this video?" And I'm like, I don't know. So the first thing, I did a video on 3 things to check on a neck. A new guitar neck, because it was one of those videos that just wrote itself, because I bought a guitar neck, and this leads into my next topic. But so yeah, I did that video, and then I did a video on the blue Telly with the mirror pickguard. So I bought an not American original, a made in USA professional Jaguar neck with the block inlays, and I did a video on that. And when I bought it, I was like, oh, cool, it's nice. And then I was looking closer after, and I'm like, shoot. The 20th fret, it's like a gouge. And not just a little bit. Like, you'd have to fill it with something. I don't know fretwork. I have never got into that. Brand new, factory sealed from Fender. So it was like a mistake on their part. So I've shipped it back. And I didn't mention where I got it. I bought it from Stratosphere Parts in the States. And this is what sucks. So I'm in Canada. That's not what sucks. That's the best part. I'm in Canada. But when I get something here, I pay taxes and duties. So the neck was $5.99 US. I didn't get any discounts or anything. I don't think they do them. That's not nice. I guess they have coupon codes, but I never did one. So $5.99 US. Convert that to Canadian. When it comes across the border, they customs takes that Canadian value and then they tax it. So 13%. And then it was Canada Post. They added $10 for their handling fee. So I think it was $94. Need more of this. Taxes and duty. No duty, sorry. Duty is the wrong word. He said duty. Duty is if it's imported from a country that's not part of... Is NAFTA still a thing? I don't know. That's why I don't talk about politics. $94. So, okay, yeah, so I got it. So whatever that total is, I don't know, probably 800 something Canadian, right? And then the crappy thing, I didn't know this, Stratosphere, I'm sure this isn't an issue in the States maybe, but I've had no problem buying stuff from them. I've never had to return anything. So returning it, I looked at how do you return something? 45 days, no questions asked. You can just return it. So I filled out a return thing. No RMA, so it's being sent back at my expense. So I used UPS. That cost $54 to send it across. So they should get it next week. Maybe, I can tell you where it is right now. They're going to get it. They're going to get it because I paid for the insurance and the shipping and all that stuff. Should I have to? I think I should request a refund on that. It's arrived in Lachine, Quebec on yesterday. Look at the date. So they're going to get it this week. I've asked for a swap, a replacement, because they still have that. That's the neck I want, and nobody else sells it. It's got the block inlays, and it's American Pro 1, right? And so the crappy thing is it's going to come back over. I'm probably going to get dinged $94 again. So anyways, that's my story. Yeah, I'm building a Jaguar. That's the point of that. Anybody else had to send something back to Stratosphere? Because this is different than their other stuff. This was like a factory sealed. It's not a used neck, so I don't know how they're gonna handle that. The guy at UPS was surprised. He's like, they didn't send you an RMA. I said, no, they don't do it. He's like, well, they might not accept it when it crosses the border if they get charged duties. I'm like, we'll find out. We'll find out. And okay, let's get back to the chat. Enough about you guys. Let's talk about the chat. I don't know what that was. Reverend, lots of good reviews on the Meteora. Anything silver burst is cool. Next guitar will be either Harmony or Yamaha. The Meteora is surprisingly smaller than I expected. I expected it to be the size of the Jazzmaster. It's smaller than that. David, what video editing software? I use Final Cut Pro. Adam, what about Blackstar amps? More of a Fender guy? Yeah, I think so. More of a Fender guy. And Vox. I go through Vox phases too. Have you tried new Revstars from Trosnator? No. Can't find them anywhere. No, nobody's got them. David, oh, I know what you meant. Yeah, software. Did you write addition? I knew what you meant. No, see, I read that as editor. My brain filled it in. You can read like part of a word. I'd like to try one of the new Revstars. I think they're cool. Maybe one with P90. Brad, it's sad that you ditched the SG. No, it's not sad. It's good because I'm going to buy something else that I like more, maybe. Silver Bushman, I'm afraid of your border patrol is scary. Oh, and then the chat just jumped. Kiss Chicken, when you practice, is your amp behind you or in front of you? Usually I'm sitting in this chair and I turn around. Sometimes I stand over to the side of it, and if I'm in front of it and I have it loud, I use earplugs. I got these. Actually, this was a video I did recently too, a sponsored video. Eargasm earplugs. And let me show you what they do. Maybe they're, if anybody watched that video, I don't know. It was, I did soundproofing, talking about the soundproofing in my room. So they're like normal earplugs, except, this might not show up very well. They have like a little filter on the top. So they're not totally blocking the sound, and high frequencies can get through. So I can still hear my guitar. It just cuts down the decibels by, they said 16 decibels. Yeah, the Meteoras, I don't like the look of the Pau Ferro necks. John, make sure they don't send you the same one back. Did you speak to them about a replacement? I filled out a replacement form. Yeah, it's actually a return, and you have the option. It's like a drop down. So they have like an online thing you do. And it's like, I filled out replacement, and they have them in stock, and that's why I asked for a replacement. Otherwise, I would have done a refund, probably. So it's going to cost me a little bit more, which sucks. Billy T, I picked up a Superbeetle Mini. Do you still have yours? No, I sold mine probably 2 years ago, but it's really cool. That's a great amp. I was looking at one again. I'm like, maybe one day again. I don't know. I'm building a pickup winder at the moment. That's cool. I don't know anything about building pickups or winding them. Yeah, Stratosphere is probably not worth it to go to Australia. Fried Rutabaga, what's your next build project? I was just talking about it. Jaguar. I'm working on it right now. If anybody wants to see, here, you know what? Why talk about when I can post it? If you want to see the neck that's going to go on my next build, this is the video to watch. I'm going to put it in here. That's the Jaguar neck that I sent back. I shipped it back. I just shipped my guitar neck on Friday. Sent it back Friday. So it's gone back. Hopefully get a new one within a week or two, maybe. Probably, I expect 2 weeks. No, what would you recommend between those two for a portable amp to play? Between what two? Oh, Blackstar Fly 3 and Katana Mini. I'd take the Katana Mini. I like it more. It's got 3-band EQ, so you got more control there. It's a little bit bigger, so I like it. Yeah. I ended up not keeping them. I sold them. I always go through stuff, right? This is my portable guitar rig. If I travel somewhere, the Mustang Micro, right? How's that showing up? And these are my these are my speakers, right? They just go directly into my head. What size are these? So I got a 2x1 millimeter speaker or something. I don't know what the measurement is. Centimeter. It's 2 milliliters. What's your next build? Probably blah, blah, blah. Dope Music Room. Thanks. I did a video on it too. Check out my channel and look up like soundproofing. It's all about the walls and the room inside a room. AP, can I put Fender locking tuners on a Strat Mini? You can do anything you want. No, I think you'd have to mod. You'd probably have to. I don't know. I've never done it. You can. I'm sure you can, but I know it's not. If you mean, is it a direct fit? Like you drop it in? No, it wouldn't be. Commercial time. I'm going to the fridge. There you go. Paul Ferro is yucky. I think so too. You know. I'm okay with Indian Laurel. It's just the dark. I like the darker woods. Like this one is called. This one, the one on this one is called Ovankul. Ovankul. Oops! Don't break it. And that to me almost looks like a rosewood. I think it's colored though, like it's like darkened. I'd say the best rosewood. Oh, the guitar's not in here. This is one of the best ones I have. Oh no, it's up there. That one, that's all rosewood. But the rosewood on this one, this is my Made in Japan Hybrid 2. That's got like the best. That's what I like. Dark like that. This guitar is awesome. I'd consider another Made in Japan guitar again. Definitely. Absolutely. If I can get it, like it was on sale when I bought it, so it's a good deal. Have you heard of somebody putting a diode in their guitar, like a light, like a LED? I haven't. Now I have. You just mentioned it. So, is the Squier Telecaster Deluxe a good guitar, Jim? That's one of those like broad questions. It's like they can be good if you find one that's good. They're not. I always say with the cheaper guitars, I'm like, I've had good luck, right? When I do the videos, I'm like, this one that I got is good. I can't say every single one is going to be good. There's going to be duds or lemons or pickles, whatever fruit, vegetable you want to use. Lemons. Hey! I just want to see if that... I was just testing the decibel meter. You ever played Ernie Ball Sterling Music Man guitar? No, I haven't. It's pronounced Jaguar in the U.S. Yeah, I know. Jaguar. Yeah, it's true. I've heard both. It's same with Rickenbacker. You know, Randy Bachman. It depends where you're from. He's even said that from guess who? It's like people in the States say, I can't remember which is which. Who says what? Who's on first? Steve, are Norland era Les Pauls any good? I'm sure there's some that are good. I tried a 77. It was good. It was super heavy though. But I mean, I had no issues with it. It was borrowed from a friend. I think they will fit the Mini as a drop-in. The holes won't fit though. The locking tuners, I could be wrong though. They have the 2-peg, and you'd have to drill them. But maybe you wouldn't have to ream the hole, because that's a thing, right? You have to ream. I got a reamer. It's a tool. Didn't know what it was. It's basically like a picture, like a triangle kind of that you turn, and it just like cleanly reams the hole. It's the best I can do. Oh my God, yes. Kiss Kitchen, can you beat Ninja Gaiden on NES? One of the hardest games ever. I played all 3. There was 3, right? In fact, I'm going to make a video about this, not on this channel, on my tech channel. I was in Nintendo Power for a high score for NARC in 1990. I still have the magazine. And there you go. That's all my questions for today. I had a list of things. Oh, I had one last one. Does anybody like, this is a serious question, does anybody like Patreon? I know a lot of channels do Patreon. I've kind of not really paid attention to it. I always thought that you got to have something, you know, people sign up for Patreon, but they get extra stuff, right? They get perks and stuff like that. And I've always kind of been not against a paywall, but like people seem to like it. They don't want to, and that's a different way to support a channel or something, and you're not paying Google directly. I don't know. So many different scenarios, right? I don't know. It's something I thought of, but I'm like, I don't know if I could produce enough stuff to make it worthwhile. But I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are on Patreon, if you agree with that kind of stuff, or it's like a tip jar kind of thing, right? How are the classic 550s Telecaster pickups compared to the player? Oh, if you want to know, that's John B. I've done a video. John, I'll post that. That's like one of my biggest videos. I will find it. I will find that video. I don't mind finding it. Classic vibe, because then you can hear. And this is one thing I'll mention though after I find it here. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. I'm gonna tag you, John B. There you go. Check out that video. Recorded tones, like mic'd audio on YouTube, is just one tiny factor of how good a guitar is. And I used to, I'm not going to say fall for it, but believe that that was like the be all end all. It's really how it feels in your hands. And pickups, you can change them. I mean, if you don't know how to change them yourself, it's not an expensive thing to learn. It's not a difficult or expensive thing to learn. You know, so. There's a window in your room. There is. Yeah, it's hard to see right now. It's, yeah, it's double glazed. It's actually double, yeah. It's like it's delicious. It's chocolate glazed and it's honey glazed from Tim Hortons. It's the Tim Hortons donut window. What is he talking about? I'd like to hear Al Pacino say, Jaguar, Jaguar. Friends down the road. Fender next. Looking for homes now. I don't know what that means. Hey. Oh, hey, Eric Warrington. How's it going? How are your Guitar Hero skills? I never really played it. Didn't really get it. Didn't like it. Kreenar, how's it going? Hey, everybody. Do we switch to a Steve from Boston video here talking about dark colored fretboard? Pal Faro is ugly for sure. Yeah, Steve is one of the guys that talks about the fretboards all the time, right? Andrew, why is my guitar the way it is? That sounds like a Beatles song or something George Harrison wrote. Because it weeps too much. I like offset Telecaster. Richard, hi Landon, from Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu near Montreal. That's probably not too far from Godin, where they make their guitars. Not Godin, not Godin, not Godin, Godin, Astide Gallis. If anybody French is listening, they get that, get it. I just swore. I just did the most like religious swears and stuff. Margaret, any thoughts on the Vox Mystic Edge pedal? I have never even heard of it. Let's take a look at it. Let's Google the shit out of that. Oops. Let's Google. Let's oh, nope. It has like a. Is it new? I'm not really big into pedals. Like. Oh, it looks cool. Don't know what it is. What is it? Gain, tone cut. What do you do with it? Chime. Oh, it sounds like an AC30. Are these new? That's cool. That's cool. You can make my Fender amp sound like a AC30. I was looking at AC. I always go back and look at Vox amps once in a while. And I was looking at. It's weird. I had an AC15 for a long time. That's not weird, but I had that. And then I was like, what? What about the AC? The AC. I don't know why that got. I don't even know what that. None of that reference to. The AC30. I'm like, what? Why didn't they make a single speaker one? And they did. They did. The AC30 S1. I forgot. But what was my point? Oh, I was looking at the weight of the AC30 with the two speakers. Something like 78 pounds. I'm like, oh my lord. Yeah, you can't lift that. Like you need two people for sure. That's why it's got the handles on both sides. Don't go to the dark side of the Patreon. Ninja Gaiden 3 was brutal. I'm just scrolling back up because I got a lot of questions in chat here. We got like 60. It did say 69 people a second ago. I'm not going to lie. I usually lie. What perks will you offer? That's the thing. I don't know. It's like I wouldn't just set it up and not have stuff. So maybe it would just be like a whole bunch of photos of my I was going to say my feet. I got to stop. Just a whole bunch of photos. No, I don't know. I'd have to look how people do this Patreon stuff. Because it seems to be popular. Some channels like Convenient as Supporter. Issues over the years with trying to ban some types related to banning. Issues with it over the years related to banning some types of channel. I don't know what that means. You still on the Godin? No, I sold it. Hey, that's Dale Boyle. I did a video, though, direct comparison between the two. Just look on my channel for Godin versus Fender. I think I did a video. I sold it. I traded it in, and I got I don't remember. It was Long McQuaid. I traded it in. Maybe for that amp. I can't remember. Jaguar. How do you say it? Is it Jaguar, Jaguar, or Jaguar? Or do you not pronounce the J and it's Wagwar? I started Rocksmith 2014. I have that. I got it on my Xbox. Tom, when do you think the next collection update will be? When was my last one? I don't know. Let me see. I don't really like doing them because I find them very like showy, and I don't like doing that. Look at my stuff. Like I honestly, what would I even call a video? Collection? All my Telecaster collection a year ago. How many guitars is too much? My collection. 10. I did one 10 months ago. So it's been 10 months. So maybe soon. Yeah. It's just yeah, I can tell I don't really, not a showy kind of, don't want to be, I don't want to come off as like, I don't know how to say it, showy. I don't want to gloat. Is that the right word? Or get bloated? I don't want to be bloated. Coated strings. Hey man, from I'm going to say your name wrong, but I'm going to try it. Yothis Liju. I'm going to say the J is silent. Just like in Bruce Cobourg, the CK is silent. Have you played an American Silver Sky? I've never played a Silver Sky at all. Never tried a Silver Sky. Not the SE, not the American one. I just haven't. Not for any reason. I just haven't, Ryan Byrne, how's it going? Try the hand-wired Vox. Big difference. I looked at them. I was like, maybe an AC-15 hand-wired. It doesn't have a reverb, though, right? Why don't they have the reverb in there? I like the reverb tank in a Vox. But it's not a deal breaker. I just don't know. Tom, does the AC30 S1 have an extra switch on it? It has an S1 switch, so you can turn it on and off again. Like spinning pats. I was sad to see you sell your SG. I just got the 61 standard and revamped. Hey, there you go. See, it didn't do that for me, so that's okay. I don't have emotional connections to guitars at all. If I don't play it, it's gone. It's gone. Chris from Cobourg, how's it going? Are you actually Chris? No, I'm just kidding. I think I drove through Cobourg once. I did. I totally did. It's on the 401. I stopped there. I got a story about Cobourg. My experience with Cobourg is went to my son was, this is like 7 years ago, did a hockey tournament in I'm gonna say Vaughan, north of Toronto. And hockey tournament, the kids are like, I don't know, 8, 9 years old or something. And stomach virus, like what's the one in your intestines? Not the noro. Is it the norovirus? Not a cold, not influenza, the one that just makes you puke and then you're fine the next day. Bunch of people got it on the same floor. My wife had it, I had it. We had our 3 kids in the hotel room. And man, it was horrible. Like just had to drive the next day. So we're driving the next day back home and it's like snowstorm and I've never seen this before. It was like sleet. Normally the drive takes 4 hours. It took 8 hours to get back. So I'm driving, and you can't go more than 40 kilometers an hour because the plows were like blocking the highway by plowing the highway, and the sleet on the windows. It's basically your windshield gets frozen within like 10 seconds. So you're going through washer fluid like nuts. So we had to pull over, and I stopped in Cobourg so I could nap in the car because I was so sick from puking for a day. It's just horrible. So that's Cobourg. I remember Cobourg, where I slept in parking lot at Tim Hortons. Good times. Joey Kelly, Patreon has issues with censorship. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Patreon will help you buy more stuff to review. Etherboy. That's the idea. Or pay some bills. You got bills to pay. Like the internet's not free. Buying guitars is a bill, right? I think. Send out sticker package to your followers. I don't have any stickers. I don't have really a logo. That's the thing. I don't really have a brand, right? It's just say Jag. That's safe. Jaguar. Jaguar. That's what I say. Godin is a few kilometers around. Oh, cool. I have 2 of them. One Seagull S6. Nice. I was looking at the S12. That's a 12-string acoustic, right? What's your opinion on new Epiphone Lucille 2022 model? I don't know. Let's take a look. Epiphone Lucille 2022 model. I was looking at an ES335, not Gibson. Okay, that's cool. I don't know anything about it. Let's see what comes up here. Who is this? Who is this? It's big. Black and gold. BB King. Page isn't loading. There we go. Load it up. Oh. Oh, it looks nice. Yeah, that's cool. What kind of pickups are on those? Alnico Classic Pro CTS pots. I like the Epiphone stuff, I'll be honest. Because usually I lie. I like it. Where are we at? Dougal Dog with Patreon. Be aware there are restrictions. What kind of sorts of perks you can offer? Yeah, I have no idea. I've never looked into it. It's an idea. It's just an idea. Just want to run it by people. Maybe I'll make it one of the titles here. What's the deal with Patreon? MD of KK, how's it going? Find myself in a rut. My practice routine, doing basic. What do you do to expand your practice experience? You know what I find really works? Quitting guitar. No. Finding songs you want to learn. That's the best way, I think. Right now, for me, anyways. Like, that's what's getting and playing to the song. And I actually use something that I bought years ago. It's called. Let me see what it is. It's not free, I don't think. Ultimate Guitar Pro. It's a site, right? ultimate-guitar.com, and they have tabs, like official tabs to and backing tracks, so you can play along to the real songs. That's what I find I'm doing right now, and I jump all over the place. Like I have, I use guitartricks.com. I have an affiliate with that, so I use that. I have access to that. I haven't used it much lately, but I also bought one of Robert Baker's courses, but. Depends what kind of music you're into, but right now it's songs. And I'm just like playing to backing tracks and stuff. That's about it. And then looking how they did it and then trying to copy that. And then making my own a little bit too, because I don't always, usually that's what ends up happening. I'll try to learn a song and then I can't do technically as well as the original song. And then I can use it in a video because I won't get a copyright because I'm not playing it perfectly. I think that works. That's solid. Salmonella, Brian O. Norovirus. There you go. Davey Creeker. It was both ends. Let's get too much information out. Never had that happen before. Both ends. Simultaneously. If you want to get horrible, and you're in a hotel and you're stuck. You can't get up. You're like, ugh, I'm dying. You think you're dying. Started with my son. He got it like Thursday. I think he brought it. He brought it from school or something. Puked all over the hotel room. We had to change hotel rooms, if that tells you anything. My God, this is way before COVID or anything, right? So it's just like the air we're breathing in. Everybody's breathing in stuff. There's no, I don't know. Margaret, I wish I didn't have an emotional connection to guitars. I still grieve over the ones I let go. I think that was a topic last time I did one of these live streams. I was like, buyer's remorse. I hardly ever. No. Yeah, the 339. 335 I saw was the Epiphone. It's like a blueberry burst. And there's one in stock in like a store locally here. So I don't know. I don't need one. Hey, Landon. Ricky Compton. John, good question. What would be the difference between Patreon and YouTube channel membership for you? The channel membership on YouTube, I do no perks. I do nothing. That was from the beginning. I just said like, hey, if anybody wants to, but there's people that don't want to support YouTube and Google. They don't want to buy super chats. They don't want to spend money that way. So, but the Patreon seems more like you got to really do something, right? You got to have reasons. So that's what I see. So would I do both? Like the membership thing, I just set it up. I don't do anything with it. You get like a little emoji thing, but that's it. Depp Country Boy, why don't you like Les Pauls? I don't know. Can't really say. Why do I like Telecasters? You know what I mean? It's one of those things. The ones I've tried, they just never, I don't know if it's the shape of the neck. I think I just really like Fender necks. I think. And like, I have this Epiphone. This is my one non-Fender guitar. I really like this neck. It's a skinny, I think it's a D. I think it's a D shape. Nice non-tune. That's the cool thing about this guitar. You can play it like an acoustic almost, because it's very acoustically cool. It's a cool guitar. I kept that over the Gibson. And I remember people when I bought that one in November. It was a Beatles buy. Anybody from Newfoundland? I buy Beatles buy. What was I talking about? Oh, I remember somebody saying like, "We'll see how long he has that one." I kept it longer than the SG because I got that one before the SG. So, hey, you know what? I don't know. What was I gonna say? No, I was gonna say, what do you think about a headless guitar? Don't like it. I don't like it. I'd rather send money Durex to the isn't Durex directly. Durex is a condom company, I'm pretty sure. Durex, maybe just in Canada. I don't know. Yeah, Google and Patreon take a cut. PayPal, I do have that option. It's I don't think I have the link though. I do have a PayPal thing. Yeah, maybe let me see on my channel what I got here. Okay, so on my channel, there's a thing called Linktree. And it's like a page. I'll share this out if anybody wants to see this. Why not? Because I don't do this stuff. It's basically a link to all the links that I offer for stuff. So like, but I think PayPal takes a cut too. So if you go to that page, this is like, the idea with Linktree is like, share all the links to all your social media and stuff. So the first one is, if you guys click on that later or whatever, it's YouTube, and then my website, which is guitarsandtech.com, and then my Sweetwater Top Gear. Actually, what's on that page? Is that my bio? Yeah, that's my Sweetwater bio page. Instagram, tip jar. I think that's PayPal. I should look into that. I forget. Set it up a while ago. Then it's Lando27 Tech, YouTube, that's my tech channel. And then kit.co, which is all my gear, affiliate links in one space. And then my Facebook page. That's it there. That's the thing about that. So I don't know. I'm always looking to branch out if it makes sense. If it's, you know. Ever played a James Burton? Nope, I've never played a James Burton Telly. That's the one with the flames right on the front. You know what I wish? I wish what's the one? The Brad Paisley road worn Telly. I wish they made that to not look like that one, but use the same materials, because that thing weighs like 3 pounds. The body, anyways. It's like Polonia. I forget what the woods are. There's three woods mixed together. Super light. I'd love to have one of those, but I just don't like the look of the road worn. It looks like stone that's like been chipped, kind of. So it's a different look for sure. Gibson Epiphone Explorer. Nope. Dale, why did you let the Godin Stadium HT go? Which guitars do you own that you foresee as keepers? The Stadium HT Godin, I let it go because I wasn't playing it, and I traded it in for an amp. That's why. It's usually the answer is money. Like I'll sell something locally on Kijiji, and somebody in the chat, or they can send you messages. Kijiji, by the way, is like Craigslist kind of thing or whatever. Local used stuff, right? So people are like, reason for selling. I'm like, money. And then they're like, oh, you can't really argue that, because some people write their life story. I am selling my guitar because I have too many guitars and this amp I got. My mom is sick. My dog, I had to buy food. Nobody cares. Just sell your stupid guitar. Nobody cares. Just shut up. My Beatles, Max Power. I like that name. I've got the Max Power. Yeah. You're gonna go right away. Not cool. XX Geo. One sec. Sorry, got distracted by an idiot. There's funny things and there's not funny things when somebody says something like that. If anybody saw that message, I like jokes. I like roasting people. I have limits. There's things that just cross the line, and that was one of them. So actually, you know what? You're just gone. The guy made a joke about. I don't even want to say it. It's too stupid. Dumb. Don't be stupid. Anyways, there was something I was going to answer. What the hell was it? George. Oh, my Beatles buy was a George Harrison Telecaster. Best one I owned. Cool. Which one did you get? Did you get the new one? Because I pre-ordered that in February. Just waiting for it. Most expensive guitar I've ever bought. And it's the last guitar I ever bought. I'm ever gonna bought. Always check what you type before you click send. There's no excuse for typos. That's true. Hey, when you write a message or an email, would you say that to somebody in person, to their face? That's what I always say. If the answer is no, then I don't remember what I was talking about. PayPal, family and friends payments have no fees as far as I know. Might be against the intent, though. I do have the PayPal link because I've had people send me, they're like, hey, I love your channel, and like send me some donation or something. But I don't remember where they got that link from. I think it's through the Linktree. Anyways, Michael Curtis, just saw the live stream working on my Partscaster Telly. Awesome. And I bought an Obsidian wire kit. Cool. Which one did you get? They're my go-to. Unfortunately, I can't use one in my newest build, the Jaguar. They don't do Jaguar builds. So, Beatles buys a Harrison. I saw that one already. Hey, like spinning Pats. YouTube will steal some of this. They do, apparently. Thanks so much for the super chat. I've heard they steal 30%. I don't know. Tyler, how do you feel about Norm Macdonald? How do I feel about him? Oh, he's my favorite. I was sad when he died. Like, super sad. Yeah. Drowsinator, I hate those Kijiji life stories. Just sell your damn gear. Selling gear, price, condition. That's it. Trades, yes, no. Cash only, whatever. Don't need to know the story. Don't need to know. I think some people need to justify why they're selling it, and I don't know. I just know when somebody asks, why are you selling this? Money. Why else are you selling it? Unless you're giving it away. Like you're giving away a couch. Why are you giving this away? My dog pissed on it. I don't know. Ricky, the one guitar I play most is Gibson SG R1. It's got the Moog system. Got it in 1982. Oh, nice. What is R1? What is that? Because I know that our like reissue, right? From, is that what it stands for? I think that, I don't know the Gibson stuff that well, but I know like an R9 or an R8, isn't that like a reissue of does that mean a reissue of a 61? Is that what it means? John, yeah, that was pretty bad, eh? That's not even funny. We're talking about the comment. Like, really? I get it, the words are a joke, but the intent and the theme, no. Oh, Max, there you go. The $2,800 one. Yeah, just got it 2 months ago. So you got yours. So that's cool. Where'd you get yours? I'm curious because mine's on back order, or like I'm waiting. I guess they're building them. They only made 1,000 apparently, right? 1,000. Ricky, what's the word on the Jag neck? I sent it back. I shipped it back. I shipped my neck. Remember the Kmart commercial? I shipped my pants. I shipped my drawers. I sent it back. I asked for a replacement. So it's being shipped now. I sent it through UPS, and that's UPS right there. Are you ever going to pick up and try a Meteora? Drew, my favorite Fender body shape. You got to go back in the chat. I'll put timestamps. I talked about it earlier. Yeah, I did. I actually picked one up. Like I held it. Which model Jazzmaster have you got behind you in blue? Guitar, everyone. I'll grab it. I'll go grab it. This one's a special one because they don't make it anymore. This is it was a 2020 model, I think. Is it 2020? I can't remember if it's a 2020 or 2021. It's the limited edition Pro. This is before the Pro 2s came out. And it's all rosewood neck. Pretty cool. Silver sky burst. And it's just got the three-way selector up here. Volume tone trim. Vintage, I say 65. Is 65 or 64? I forget what they are. It's like just over 8 pounds. It's probably my heaviest guitar. So, but it's fun. I like it. It doesn't do dirt very well. Like, I mean, these single coils are pretty noisy, so it's definitely a thing. If you're concerned, people will think you're selling it because it's defective or not, or good. Just say not bonding. Well, usually, I have, I guess I'm kind of lucky. I usually post the video that I made about the thing. If I did a demo on the item, I'll be like, you can see the guitar or the amp here. This is it, mint condition, like new. Because I take care of my stuff. So yeah, I usually have the link to the video, and then people know exactly. And I put it, I'm like, this is the thing you're gonna get. It's not like the thing you're gonna get. This is the thing you're gonna get. This is the actual item. Because that can be confusing. I've had some people come over and like, oh, you do the video. You did the video. Like, yeah, I made the video for this thing. All right. Hey, we got 69 concurrent viewers. That's quite a few. How many? Got 32 likes. Let's get to 8,000 likes. That'd be helpful. It doesn't really matter for live stream videos. It's good to like a video, but I don't think YouTube cares about live streams. Once they're done, they don't really push it unless your subject is something like, if I put, you know what? Like if I made the, I'm going to change the title right now. What was it? Hold on here. It's like, was it, I'm just having fun here. Hold on. I'll get back to the chat in a second. We'll go for a little bit longer. Does anybody need to take a bathroom break? Go ahead. My thoughts? Whoa, I almost spilled out my empty coffee cup. There we go. Does that show? Can you guys see that? Like if I do a title like that, a trolley title like that, that might get pushed. People might be like, oh man, what's he doing? What's going on? So you gotta have a little bit of fun. Otherwise, there we go. So the title now, I don't know if I'll change it later. My thoughts on politics, religion, and other things I won't be discussing today. There we go. The bodies on the Jazzmasters Jaguars are surprisingly large. They are, totally. And which is what I thought. I thought the Meteora was going to be exactly like it, and it's a lot smaller. A lot smaller. I was really surprised. I got my Cream City Music. Mail ordered it there in Wisconsin. Okay, cool. Max Power, thanks. How much does it weigh? Curious what because I know it's weight relieved. If you can compare it to something else, or if you actually weight it. But what brand is your decibel meter? Happy with the brand? Yeah. It's I will tell you right now. It might actually be. Is it in the description? I might have a link to it. If you want to, I can just share the link. This will be an affiliate link. I always disclose that, but I bought it on Amazon. Where the hell is it? Okay, I did a video where I cranked my deluxe reverb, and oh, you know what? I don't know if this link is actually the one. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it's called. Okay, hold on. This might. Oh, that's no good. I'm trying to grab it here. Hold on one sec. I gotta find the link. It's SNDWAY, I think. But there's just so many. So I'll send you the link. I'll post the link of the one I got. That's not the one I got. Yes, it is. I keep looking at the link and I'm like, that's not the name. But then, oh man, weird. Okay. Hopefully this works. I don't know. And they're not cheap. Like I really didn't expect to pay that much, but I'm like, I guess that's what they cost. And things cost. Sing meter link. There we go. Does that work? That's a genius link, by the way. That's a company that takes you can take multiple links and combine them into one. So it'll determine what is the best link for you, or it can offer say Amazon or whatever companies are available. It's pretty cool. If you ever see Genius. So I created that link, and it pops. When I click on it, it goes to Amazon.ca. It goes directly to SNDWAY sound meter. SW525B is the model. Yeah, it's cool. It works. It's just, I don't expect it to be 100% accurate, but it at least gives you a baseline. Like you can see what. So me talking right now, it's like between 40 and 60. When I'm playing guitar, it goes up to 90. When I put on really loud guitar, it's definitely around 100. Then I'm using my earbuds at that point. Yeah, Steve, I wanted to use that title on a video, so I'll use it for the live stream. Why not? Oh, yeah, that's a good question. What's that? Duolog. I know thumbnails changing every few days on some videos. Not necessarily yours. I've done it for sure. I've changed titles. I've changed thumbnails. So what happens usually when you release a video, got this. Oh, there's somebody outside. YouTube has this backend called Creator Studio, right? And you edit you upload your videos in there, and there's got all these analytics and stats and stuff. And when you do a new video, it'll show your new video and say it'll compare it to the last 9, or it'll do a top 10. It'll be like, your video is doing this well compared to the last 9 videos. And so if it's doing number 1, it'll be at the top, and you'll get fireworks, and it's like, hey, congratulations, your video is doing really well. Sometimes it'll be down at the bottom, and I've seen that, and it's your video is not performing well. Maybe try changing your thumbnail and title. It suggests that. But then it also says, please note that not all videos do well initially, and sometimes they pick up later. And I call those are called evergreen videos. Some videos, like, they're not viral, or they're just like, it's a topic that people will search for long term that isn't topical and it won't be like current event kind of thing. So yeah, I've done it before. So that's somebody that's realized, like, oh man, nobody's clicking on this video because the link, not the link, maybe the title and the thumbnail aren't clicky enough, like people aren't clicking on it. That's the whole thing that sucks. It really sucks that, and I'm guilty of it too. Like recently I've made my titles more clicky, and there's good clickbait and there's bad clickbait, right? Like bad clickbait is when the title and the thumbnail don't deliver in the video, like the thing isn't in the video. And people are like, this is clickbait. It's like, that's the point of a video. That's the whole point, is to make somebody click on it. So it's a balance. That whole balance is just like, it sucks because I've seen other channels do it too. Like I remember, was it Mary Spender had a video, if anybody knows who that is, she's a big channel in the UK, said like, I wrote Adele's new song or something. That was the title. It's like, that's not accurate. You didn't write Adele's new song. What she meant was I wrote a version of it. And I saw that one. I'm like, that's not okay. You can't do stuff like that. But that's the whole thing. And I get why it was done, because it got the attention. If you just said like, look at this Adele's new song, or what would you even put for that? It's a weird, it's a whole like mental thing. It's really a struggle to make a good video. The light looks red on Amazon. The lights look red. They are red. Yeah, this is not showing up very well. Check out my other videos. Zach, you interested in doing a video about the rooftop session guitars, your casino in Harrison, Rosewood? Either way, I love your content. Thanks. Yeah, I might. Like honestly, when I get the Rosewood Telly, I've got the Epiphone, I'll probably combine them and make some kind of video out of it. What about a video on your computer setup? Etherboard, that's a good idea. Maybe I would do that on my tech channel though, but if it was related to, I did one years ago. I did do one, so maybe an updated video on that. I've definitely done like a shorts video recently, maybe a year ago. Yeah, it all depends, like really what interests me. I have to be interested too, right? And inspired to do a video, so depends. It depends. Eric Warrington, everyone is doing it. If I was a kid and you said doing it, I would start laughing right now, because that means sex. You're doing it. That's grade 4 mentality. Drew, I remember that Mary Spender video. She changed the title after the fact. Maybe she got a lot of heat for it. I don't know. That's the whole thing with YouTube, right? It's a weird thing, because like there's the person in the video that you see, and some people hate the person that they see in the video, but that's not really the person. That's like, they're doing like a thing, like almost like a bit. Like I've done some bit videos, right, where I'm doing almost a character kind of thing. Like those stupid ones I did. I quit guitar. I quit Gibson. That's not me. It's like a sketch, right? So I see that too though. Like there's channels, like there's certain channels I watch. I'm like, I don't get it. I just don't. I don't get the vibe or the personality. But then I also think, I'm like, I look at my situation. I'm like, that's probably not really the person in real life. If you sat down with them and talked with them, they'd probably be cool. So it's a weird thing. That's my take. That's my hot take on that. How long have we been going here? Hour 15 minutes. I think we'll wrap it up soon. If anybody's got any more really good questions. That was a good question. I don't even know if that was that a question? I don't know. The longer I go, the more timestamps I got to do. So it's just more work, but that's okay. I'll do it. I'm not old. I'm vintage, like the one she did, the John Mayer that went viral after he reposted on Instagram. Ah, there you go. That's the thing, right? Trying to recreate. If you get I've never had a viral video, so that I guess, which is kind of good. I think I see that as a good thing, because this is the whole. I said I wasn't gonna talk about this anymore. You get a viral video, you're always trying to get a viral video again. So you're always trying to, I'm sure it happens with like musicians and you know, movie stars and celebrities and stuff, right? You get like a hit album, you're always trying to make that hit album again, maybe. I don't know. Psychology to it. I've seen ads amongst videos and the eyes are drawn to the thumbnails of the ads. Yeah, totally. I'm actually just trying something new right now. So I try like promoting stuff all different ways. I'm trying something I've never tried before, and it's called Google Ads. Let me know if you guys see an ad. I've created an ad. I created an ad using my I Quit guitar video. I'm just looking at the stats on it. Right now it's been, so I pay for this. This is going to be like, you pay for these promotions. It's been shown I don't think this is up to date. It's been shown 126 times. It says 0 people have viewed it. I don't know how that's possible because I saw some stats. But anyways, so I'm doing an ad for my I Quit guitar video, and the hope is, I used to think that was like, well, you shouldn't do ads because that's fake. But I'm like, the world is advertising, and it works, and I'm not gonna say victim of it, but I go for the ads all the time. I see an ad come up for like just in general, right? Billboards and just not YouTube, because I don't see ads on YouTube. I have the premium, but ads, they work. Definitely work. So the point was to get attention, right? So I put that I Quit guitar. Maybe people will be like, what is this stupid idiot? I quit guitar. And then they'll watch and they'll be like, this guy's an idiot. And then they'll be like, I gotta watch more of this idiot. That's the idea. Give a shout out to Orangeville, Ontario. I will when I have the chance. Orangeville. Let me see. I've been there. I've been to Orangeville. Pretty sure. Is that where Honda is? No. Isn't Honda? No, that's Alliston. Orangeville. I've never. I feel like I have been there. I think I was there for a hockey tournament once. Could be wrong. Caledon. Maybe. Fun fact, they don't have oranges. Do they? Do they have oranges? No. Eric, depends if you feel cheated, misled, I guess. Fine line between being funny and kidding around and making false claims. Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's an interesting thing, right? AP, what was your first electric guitar? Can't see it right now. I had it out earlier. It's a Telecaster. Duncan Dog. Okay, thanks, Landon. Insight into competition for views on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, you were talking about the changing the thumbnail and the title. It's like the monorail. Hey, you know who wrote that joke? The monorail? That's Conan O'Brien wrote that when he was a writer on The Simpsons. I listened to his podcast. Cool. I've been to Guelph, through Guelph, anyways. I'm going to wrap this up. We got 68 concurrent viewers right now. That's one less than we should have. No, we got 70. Weird, I see two different stats right now. Okay, I'm going to end this now, unless there's any like last second questions. And I'm going to timestamp it, and I'm going to leave that title, and I'm going to update the thumbnail. It's going to have a big icon of like politicians and then religions, and then I think the third one's money, right? I don't really care about the money one. They say don't talk about politics, religion, and money. The money one I'm fine with talking about. I don't care about that. I don't care about money. That's there we go. You gotta mow the lawn. Get a robot to do it or something. Okay. I'm actually planning on, speaking of that, what's your first guitar? I'm planning on working on a video on, this is the receipts from my first guitar, and this is the book that came with it. So this is like an owner's manual. You can see the date on the back there. Oh, if I can get the shiny light out of the way. Oh, it's blowing out too much. Sorry. 2002. Fender Musical Instruments. The hang tags. I keep everything. I don't know what I'm doing. Schematic diagram because I modded it. So, oops. I gotta fix the... I'm not using my good camera. I'm just using a cheap Logitech webcam. Shouldn't say cheap. Just I'm using a Logitech webcam. Yeah, so that's next thing. Last thing before I go, would anybody... Oh, excuse me. I was thinking of doing a walkthrough. I don't know how to do this video. It's a Deluxe Reverb reissue, like the 65. Usually for an amp video, I just do a walkthrough. Go through all the settings, play it. I don't find that super interesting, but again, that's the kind of video that's like an evergreen video, where somebody might be like, I just want to see all the features and all the knobs. And I don't care if you play really good, because I don't play really good. Just play rhythm. There we go. Don't forget the red circle on the thumbnail. I did one. I just did it on the one with the fret. You know, the fret with the gouge out of it. You got to point it out because people can't look at stuff on their own. They don't know. Or an arrow. It's got to be pointing at something, right? I just try not to do the stupid faces. Those kind of irk me. The big like I used to do them, but I'm like, no, stop it. I'll probably do them again. Okay, I'm gonna click end stream. End the stream. I said this last time. I'm gonna end the stream so I can start a stream somewhere else in the toilet. I just drank all the water and the coffees and the. So this is good. It's good. This time was good. Okay, there we go. Watch for timestamps. If you are just watching this, I don't know why I'm saying this now. If I didn't answer a question, leave a comment. I'll answer your comment. My secretary will get back to you. Okay. Okay, there you go. All right. Take care.